Welcome back, everybody. Today we are testing the new Roto Grip RST Hyperdrive Pearl. If you like what we do, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on Patreon. Thanks for joining us here at tamerbowling.com video ball reviews. A first impression of this ball, the Hyperdrive Pearl was a tremendously pleasant surprise. All right, let's jump in. I have to say I wasn't sure what to expect. The first RST Hyperdrive was a kind of slow, lumbering, heavy oil piece. Roto Grip decided on a non-nano cover stock for this Pearl that was still allows this ball to feel strong but have good response to friction. With all balls, I described the motion of core transition relative to cover transition relative to the oil pattern. In this case, you have a core that transitions just a bit before the cover reads the pattern. And this allows for a kind of strong, more explosive move that's not exactly skid flip. For me, that clean look with strong move down lane was still very predictable, confidence inspiring, really bringing that old school big shiny ASYM look back. The cover is not intensely strong, but all in all, the RST Hyperdrive Pearl fits square in that mid-defined slot in the bag. It's also a very attractive ball, which is nice. I want to add that we didn't have to touch the power edge here. It worked right out of the box. Tyler was up next, and with his higher rev rate and being a bit rev dominant, the ball covered more boards overall, but also looked a bit more forward. It just has more time to transition. So while for me the ball looked a bit more continuous, for Tyler it's shaped with a more forward stand-up look. Nevertheless, it was still a very nice shape. He probably started off a little bit too direct for his natural shot, but once he moved left enough, the RST Hyperdrive Pearl looked more continuous. Just a little more oil to stay in, allowing it to not roll out. But as long as his revs are a bit higher than his speed, the ball is still going to look a bit more forward with that kind of traditional ASYM stand-up look. Now, Brian initially had the best look with the solid RST Hyperdrive, being that more direct play, getting that big hit. Now with this ball, we all had a really good look, and as you know, if you've been on our channel, Brian is a stroker with more tilt and generally more direct line of play, and the RST Hyperdrive Pearl really was pretty easy playing near the friction line of the house shot. It has excellent hit on misses in with a clean cover but strong core. I'd say he got an okay bounce off the friction, but while it didn't obviously look it, if you kind of pay attention to how the ball's going through the pins, the ball seemed to kind of run out of steam, either covering boards or trying to bounce off the friction. Like the core transitioned earlier and didn't have enough oomph to continue through the pins. So you could see he had a look, but the look was either a bit more direct, or if he moved in, he also had to pull his break point in. The bottom line, the Roto Grip RST Hyperdrive Pearl mouthful is a very pretty ball on the shelf and pretty on the lanes. It's got the traditional strong shiny ASYM shape that I think a lot of bowlers are going to enjoy. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.